Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. There's loads of things I'm going to try to do. My main thing is going to be like reviewing stuff. I also have a Twitter if you're interested. I'm not going to link it. It's just called Sam or Sammy. To try both. I'm the Almo picture, same picture above my profile on YouTube. But other than that, let's talk about Resident Evil 1 remake. I'm reviewing it. Hip hip hooray! It's yeah. So without further ado, let's get into the review. I'm not going to show any gameplay after all. This is my first video. I'm still learning how to edit. To be honest, I'm just using like a free software. Like it, I don't even know if it's good. I am using video editor to edit this, but whatever. Okay, so Resident Evil 1 remake is a game released back in 2001 on the GameCube. Luckily, the GameCube is my second favorite console of all time, and honestly, I didn't know the GameCube could like reach this amount of power because Resident Evil 1 Remake's graphics look better than like most graphics on PS4 games. And yeah, like looks so good. Um Personally, the thing I played it on was my Wii, but I played Resident Evil Zero on my GameCube. Yeah, so the graphics they're amazing. I love like the attention to detail is like amazing too. It was originally supposed to be like this entirely 3D, and it was supposed to look, but unfortunately the GameCube couldn't handle like that much power. I'm imagining it would look like something like Red Dead Redemption if it was entirely 3D. But it's still, but the GameCube wasn't powerful enough, so they used the same thing that they used for the original Resident Evil 1. I don't remember what this called, but you can search it up. They just took photos of real environments. Yeah, so enough talking about the graphics. Everybody knows the graphics are amazing. Yeah, so what about the gameplay? Well, the gameplay is tank controls. If you don't know what tank controls are, they're basically go up if you want to turn aside, make your character face aside, then press the up button again. So and it feels really clanky at start, but throughout the game you get like more and more used to it. I went from hating tank controls to actually preferring tank controls over normal gameplay of other games. Yeah, so the gameplay I'm going to give like an 8 out of 10. Oh yeah, in soundtrack. Let's talk about the soundtrack. Every like Resident Evil game soundtrack are amazing. I like how it's like there's like yeah. I just like how I can't even put it in words. The soundtrack is just like amazing. I'll get the soundtrack like a 9.2 out of 10. Now the atmosphere of the game. The atmosphere is just so creepy because it only has like 2 jump scares in it, I believe, but still, like, it doesn't need to scare you with jump scares because it just scares you on you not having enough resources to like get out of this alive. It's just so good in that regard. Yeah. In hold on, the story. Yeah, let's talk about the story. The story is probably like one is probably yeah, the story is all right. I like it for what it is, but I don't think it's like sets up like a good expansion, a good like entirely universe because Resident Evil has a shit ton of games. Yeah, I don't think it's good at like setting up a universe, but it's because they didn't have that in mind. It was just originally it was just a remake of this game on the Famicom. But yeah, so I think the story's alright. Yeah, so basically the whole story is that I played as Jill. I played as Chris, but I think I like Jill more. Yeah, so I'm just going to cover Jill's story. Yeah, so it starts with you running into a mansion, and Chris is missing. Yeah, and you just like go around, like, get some keys, and Barry, you go with Barry. Barry's an asshole. You go with him, and there's a zombie in the next room, and that's when it shows you how to, like, beat the zombie. Yeah, because you have to kill it. Well, Barry kills it, but yeah. And yeah, and then you just do some more stuff. A guy gets eaten alive by a snake. You steal a shotgun. Um, and then you find out a lot of creepy stuff. I'm not going to go like full detail. If you want like full detail, just go to Resident Evil Remake Survival Horror Perfect. It's a really good video. That's the title. But yeah, and yeah, so that's all I'm definitely want to go. I don't want this to like be over. Like I don't. Hold on. Have we reached the 8-minute mark? Okay, we haven't. Yeah, I'm gonna go on for a little bit longer. Yeah, so Chris's story basically the same as Jill's, but instead Barry goes missing, and you find this girl called Rebecca. Unfortunately, Rebecca is the name of my sister, so I had to get the ending where she died, but I went back and made sure to get the ending where she didn't die. Yeah, so, that's basically it. Okay, so it seems that we are only 6 minutes in, so, I'm just going to get straight to my numbers. No, whatever. Yeah, I'm going to get straight into my numbers. I'll give Resident Evil 1 Remake a 9.8 out of 10. It was really, really, really good. One of my favorite games. Probably my favorite game of all time. I don't play a lot of games, but still. Probably my favorite game of all time. And, yeah. So, I feel like you should give it a shot. It's available on a lot of consoles. It's available on the GameCube. It's available on the Wii. It's available on the PS3, on the Xbox 360. It's available on PS4 and the Xbox One and newer gen consoles, and it's also available on PC. Yeah, so I suggest get the Wii version because I feel like the analog stick there is like way more like fluid and stuff. Yeah, so get the Wii version. It's basically the same as the GameCube version, but it's on one disc. Yay! I don't have to get up and put 2 discs in. I only one disc, correct. Yeah, so I suggest getting the Wii version. Yeah, so all you need to do is get the game, get a Wii or a Wii U. I suggest getting a Wii U for it, because the Wii U has, like, way better games, and on the Wii U has Assassin's Creed, so, yeah, so, 8.9 out of 10. Wait, no, 9.8 out of 10. Okay, we reached the 8-minute mark. I can stop and bye. Please watch my other content. I'm filming this thing with my friend. It'll be out next week. Okay, bye.